Yep, and now we're going to watch the X-rated Nintendo game that killed a franchise. I didn't know it was X-rated. I thought it was like just mature.
Was
But
it X-rated?
apparently, well,
Oh
that's
wait,
what.
did you already start the video?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean the video? Yeah, I did. But no, I haven't pushed play yet.
Oh, oh, okay. Well, hi guys. Welcome to Right on the Edge with Megan and Derek.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I'm sitting here eating pizza, like, great. That was fantastic.
I
No, I saw
just
this.
realized I was probably yelling because my headphones were all the way on and they really block sound, dude.
I don't know. I don't think so, but at least it didn't sound like that from my end. But
Oh.
yeah, no, I love 64 games. And I've always been curious, like, how Conker's got passed for one. Because, I own a copy of that game. I've played it. It's a fun game. Like, it's a rare game, right? So it's like this, you're kind of like Crash Bandicoot, kind of like, Donkey Kong, but just adult themed.
Oh, I didn't know if you meant it was a rare game or if it was a rare game.
It's
Because
both.
it's both a rare game and a rare game.
Yeah, it's a rare game.
But rare was definitely the king shit back in the day.
Oh, dude, Xbox did them dirty.
Yeah, did you look up what it looked like after the fact?
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
I mean, don't get me wrong, looks pretty, but it's just, you know.
Yeah, the Conquer is bad for a game. The remake was awful. Like they really
Yeah.
not whitewash. That's the wrong term. Sanitize it. But let's push play. I want to see what this dude has to say.
1998, Rare was the king of cute platformers.
Exactly.
But after getting roasted for developing just another kiddie game, they did something that would
That's
never
funny,
be
they got
allowed
roasted.
today. They took their adorable mascot and gave him a hangover, a chainsaw, and a subscription to Beavers Monthly.
She's gross.
I thought that's
Staples
the
of the late
funniest part,
90s and early
personally.
2000s Nintendo, who at the time owned a majority stake in Rare, up until then consisted of scenes of Mario sanding off his butt cheeks barreling down slides, or a cute animal duo.
That's really funny. I never thought about that, but yeah, it's kind of true. just Mario sanding off his butt cheeks.
Soaring across the land, collecting every colorful collectible in sight. That was, of course, until E3 1998, where at the time Nintendo darlings Rare received some criticism for their upcoming game, 12 Tales, that it was all a little too similar to their previous releases in its kid-friendly tone. So following this, they went back to the lab to pull off, without a doubt, the most insane pivot in gaming history.
That is so funny. That is so funny. They essentially got roasted at E3, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well fuck you." I respect that.
Move it out.
No, I can't hear you, Megan. Hold up. You know what's crazy, Megan, is like I hear you typing, but I don't hear you talking. Yeah, just deconnect and reconnect again.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, I did that before too. I thought you were just like eating some food or something. Anyway,
No.
what were you saying? I was like, I think it's pretty funny though. They just got roasted. And they're like, yeah, well, fuck you guys. We're gonna make an R-rated game.
I was gonna say, actually, this isn't the first Conker's video game. They had one for the DS, not the DS, the Game Boy.
Huh?
I was ready for you to take it.
Oh well. It wasn't signed by a
Isn't that
seller
interesting?
on the signing part on the back. Oh well. We'll do it later. Yep.
Did you hear what I said?
I didn't hear a word you said, Megan, because Jerry interrupted us.
I said, this wasn't the first Conker's game, actually. Conker game.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was their mascot too. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, it was? Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that either. I was gonna say that. But they had one for the Game Boy, and it's very PG. It's like about a birthday party. And then they turned it from that to this.
That's crazy. All right.
Were your parents related, like before they were married?
That's crazy. Yeah, the peeing part.
You better get this fat ass bitch off from my back, pronto.
Yeah.
Hilariously, instead of injecting a couple more adult themes, Rareware instead burned
This
the
game was
12
hard
Tales
too.
script entirely and replaced it with a cute
Dude, it was
platformer
crazy.
filled to the brim with explicit language, genuinely shocking scenes I'm amazed they were able to get away with, a sunflower with
I'm going to say they didn't show anything. However, what they implied was really bad.
massive norks,
Yeah.
and a story that just gets more and more unbelievable the longer it plays out. And with an
I love
ending
it.
that incredibly amongst all the bonkers antics is possibly the most shocking element of them all. But what is it about this game that for Nintendo and Rare was a commercial failure that led to it not only getting a remake, but is also still quoted and heralded as a cult classic to this very day? Well, join me today as we find out. And for some added spice, diving into the uncensored version to go along with
Yeah.
my physical copies that I actually own, Nintendo. So please, Nintendo, kindly leave the video alone. Nintendo.
Exactly. I also own them, Nintendo. Hold up. I don't want to go get it. But I too own them. So leave me alone, Nintendo.
No. With this uncensored version being something I'll do my best with while navigating YouTube's policies, but with, of course, the totally uncensored version available over on Patreon. So with
forgot,
that, let's
Derek.
begin. Dive
Yeah.
Did you forget about your sponsorship?
Oh, I'll get to that later at the end, probably.
Okay.
I do appreciate it,
good.
though. Yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
for reminding me.
into
I'm going to have to figure out how to enter it into this video because I'm dumb, guys. I'm just going to say I'm dumb. Like, they just reached out and they're like, yo, eat some dog food. And I was like, hey, get out my DMs, you freak. And they're like, no, really. Eat dog food. DAWG. I was like, okay, I'll do it. Do it for you. But anyway, I'm not going to do that until later
Conker's
because I
Bad
don't have
Fur
it yet.
Day.
I want to try it first before I, like, sell it. It's supposed to be here, like, Wednesday. I'll let you guys know Wednesday.
Conkers opens with a scene that, despite looking like a recent shot of the current British government, is in fact Conker himself, recapping the adventure he has just come to the conclusion of, in a nod to A Clockwork Orange, informing us he is now the king of the land, surrounded by the individuals he encountered on his adventure, to lead him
I
to this
love this
rather
so
odd
much.
conclusion.
It's so cool.
Flashing back in time to see how all this came to pass, we are then greeted with the scene of Conker's girlfriend Berry's arse. It's here we overhear Conker leaving a message on her answering machine. Remember those? As Conker blags his way into getting to stay at the pub a little longer, in his odd American-British hybrid accent.
Anyway,
I like his accent.
I'll see ya.
Yeah, me too.
Love you. Mwah, mwah. I think she bought it. Conker, put the phone down. Oh, right. Whose round is it? Yours. What, again? Okay. Can someone lend me a $5?
A fiver for a round. Nowadays for that you would be lucky to get the coaster. With the rest
Yeah.
of the night going about as
They
expected.
might laugh at you if you try to
Conker
pay
getting
for it with a
absolutely
5.
shit-faced and stumbling out of the pub, only to chunder all over some monk-looking fellow just outside, before wandering off. A walk home that in his totally steamed state turns out to be quite the challenge, as while doing so we get a first look at this game's antagonist, a huge panther king, furious of his inability to simply put down a glass of milk without it falling to the floor, making him so enraged that he does an oddly accurate impression of that Jack Nicholson meme. Returning to Conker, he is just waking up after last night's festivity.
Never noticed.
I didn't make that comparison, but it's these reasons why I love this game. This game's crazy. I love it so
He's
much.
feeling a little worse for wear.
Oh, no.
Relatable.
Yeah,
Now with a
I've been
steaming
there.
hangover, and looking like me after
I've been
attempting to
there,
bro.
sift out all the AI-generated music from the licensing company I use for these videos that I pay money for, he manages to stumble over to the first of a number of ridiculous characters. Here we meet...
Beardy.
Beardy? You haven't got a beard.
No. Beardy. Let's get beardies.
Yeah.
Okay, Birdie.
with this gentleman also seemingly being a little cooked. He does actually help out Conker by talking him through some of the context-sensitive pads in the game that will provide Conker with something associated with the task at hand, be it useful or silly. this in mind, Conker then stumbles over to another nearby pad to summon some Alka-Seltzer, which works wonders in relieving his hangover.
Context sensitive.
So I actually
Clever.
saved Adrian's life one time
I feel a little
by
better.
giving him, like, force feeding
Get
him
outta here.
chicken noodle soup.
Now feeling much
and
better,
Gatorade.
Conker then turns his
Yeah, I mean,
It was like he had the
I've also
worst
been in
hangover
there.
he's ever.
I wonder why it keeps. I wonder why your sound keeps going messed up. It just went messed up again. It's like it's blinking on us. One more technical error, boys.
Okay, is that better?
That's better. It just
Hold
like
up, let me try plugging in my what's it called? My
dongle.
not dongle. My dongle's plugged in. My webcam. My webcam's plugged in. I wonder if it's trying to connect to that. Let me try changing my output really quick. Like, you can watch the video. I'm just gonna mute my mic, but I'm going to
Okay. Oh, we'll keep on
try
going.
to change it.
Yeah, no worries, man. Technical issues, new microphone.
attention to removing the gargoyle, who has decided to
Yeah.
relocate after previously spending so much time atop Gothic
Is that better?
architecture.
This one better.
Can you hear me a little better?
We can hear you. Pretty good. I mean, I don't know if
Does
it's
it sound
better or
different?
worse. Just a little bit. But it's okay.
Let me see. It also was okay. What about now?
That sounds the best right there.
Okay, because I had it where it was going through. It says default for like Windows default.
Yeah.
It kept trying to change between the web camera and my headphones.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, anyway, we'll continue this video. Yeah, I love this one too, where he's trying to. This is like the first,
Isn't it
like
a
the
little bit
boss,
early
quote
in the day
unquote
to
boss.
start talking about Gothic architecture?
My favorite boss is the poop monster.
Remembering his trusty
I
frying
do love
pan.
that one.
What do you think about all this, Birdie?
Conker swiftly deals with the bridge blockage and arrives at Windy, the central hub of the
Yeah, essentially all you do is you just take the pan up there, you smack him upside the head, he falls down.
Yeah.
I had to I admittedly thought way too hard on how to beat this guy or get around him before I realized you just smacked him with a pan.
I didn't know what the game was until I saw PewDiePie play it.
game.
Oh, it's funny.
Meanwhile, we see the Panther King
then
attempting
I
to handle
decided to
his
play it
milk spilling
myself.
issue by summoning his oddball professor, who, after explaining the complex mechanics around the table missing a leg, is charged with sorting it out, and quickly.
Because we know what happened last time.
On it well, on it well.
With all this getting to the professor, as he clearly shows
he
when
has no
heading back
legs.
to his lab,
I just
spitting out
realized that.
obscenities like
He's
a
just
legless
blowing.
weasel.
Duct tape. I'll get him a duct tape. Asshole. I'll come down here, I'll show him what the duct tape is, I'll show him what the stuff is. Stupid. Clean slate, yeah, clean slate. Anti-gravity chocolate, it's kind of working. That's voodoo, Out the fucking window with that.
He just throws
Returning
his
to
head out the
Conker,
window.
we get to explore around the area, retrieving a hive for a queen bee who we find out is distraught due to her husband running off with another woman.
No.
Bee.
Bees?
And a turn of events that we will end up getting quite involved with, of course.
How hard can it be? Zzz. Bzz.
That's so stupid.
We'll see who brings in more honey.
With it being quite the sight indeed, with Conker at least cheering her up a bit, by way of retrieving a nearby hive from some wasps, leading to her getting quite the spot of revenge, and landing Conker some cash.
Somebody call for me.
He's like, I did.
Who wants some of that dough? Yeah, cash prizes.
Exploring further, Conker comes across another batch of oddball characters, including some incredibly irritating worms. Oh my god.
Those worms are so annoying.
I
And
hate
some
those
scouser
worms.
beetles.
Yeah, because they throw you off.
Looks like one of them skills.
With Liverpudlian, if you ask me.
Ah,
The
wait till it
final
comes
boss
up
of
there.
understanding the numerous British accents, I mean, from time to time, even I have to give it a couple of goes.
We don't get knocked out. We crack on through anything. What?
Exactly, that's what I was about to say.
Looking for a way to deal with the Scouser beetles, Conker once again turns to Birdie, who offers him a manual, but for a price.
Well, $10. Long time. You'll have manual long time.
Now able to fire off some shots to clear the way, Conker heads up the hill, needing to choose between two paths, put off by one that smells suspiciously like crap, and will hold a whole host of insanity a little later. He heads through the path to the right, to find a couple of those blocks from Super Mario, experiencing a spot of trouble.
You better get this fat-ass bitch off of my back pronto.
Gee, so many people around here want me to solve their problems. What are you gonna do for me then?
Trouble that he resolves by dealing with a nearby mouse, while getting his hands, of course, on some more cash.
Yeah, I think the round's on me. I'm gonna get tanked tonight.
I can't remember.
With all this exploration,
does the cash do anything?
I also don't remember. It's been a few years since I played this. I think you have to use it for like buying that manual, for instance, like $10 to figure out like how to, you know, do stuff.
Coming with its own set of hazards.
Oh, okay, well, that's embarrassing. Oh, for God's sake!
Along with some rather brutal endings.
Oh dear. Because why would that work?
Yep.
Good lord.
Upon losing all his lives, Conker now finds himself surrounded by darkness, an ominous bell ringing out in the dark, and a mysterious figure approaching that surely brings with it impending doom and damnation delivered by the most horrifying of dark specters.
Can't be asked for this bloody ridiculous contraption. Whose idea was this anyway? Right. Hello. My name's Greg, the Grim Reaper. And don't laugh.
Aren't you a little shot to be a Grim Reaper?
Well, how many Grim Reapers have you met before, mate? What am I supposed to look like?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well made.
Here we meet Greg the Grim Reaper,
I love
a
the Grim
personal
Reaper.
favorite character of mine, but I certainly have not shoehorned into a ridiculous amount of my own content. Call upon the one and only Greg the vampire.
Introduce you to an NPC that I've come to know simply as Greg.
Greg explains that due to
You
Conker
just
being a
call all
squirrel,
those NPCs
he does in
Greg.
fact have multiple chances
That's
at
funny.
life, providing he can collect enough tails to grant him some extra lives. A useful system, but albeit, when explained by Greg, rather strange.
Strange? The best bloody deal you're going to get, you.
You little prick. I think it's so funny. He's like, find some tails, gain a life.
Little prick. Right, that's it. Piss off. I've got
Is that
some
what you do with
cats
the
to
money?
see. Bloody things.
What was that?
Is that what you do with that money?
No, he wants tails.
Oh.
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 Yeah, it's weird, right?
Where they meow and they piss everywhere. And the shit
Fun
smells
fact for you, red
bloody awful
squirrels
all over my face.
are very
Returning
violent.
to the world, Conker
Yep.
continues to
very
explore to try and make
hostile.
sense of the goings-on, opening up and wandering into a barn that, after speaking to some of its inhabitants, finds out that this is indeed a trap, sprung by the tools inside, looking to kick his ass. For some reason.
Yeah, Frankie, go kick his ass. Go kick his ass.
Hey, kick it. What is that? It's always my turn to kick their asses. Frank, just get over there and kick his ass, Frank. I'm a paint pot anyway. I'm a paint pot. Go kick his ass. Okay, I'll kick his ass.
I don't rightly recollect liking your type. Were your parents related? Like before they were married?
With the pitchfork failing to kick Conker's ass, he returns embarrassed to his mates, who roasts him so hard he decides to reverse birth himself.
Reverse birth himself. For you guys that don't know, he decided the noose. He chose the noose, which apparently works on a
Unalive
pitchfork.
himself?
Yeah, essentially.
It's getting so stupid now! From the ceiling of the barn. Seeing this, Conker rushes to cut him down, leading to Conker befriending the pitchfork, which is a stroke of luck indeed, as a huge hay monster then emerges from the barn to do some real ass kicking. But luckily Conker has just what he needs to battle back this giant brute, thanks to his new buddy.
That boss is hard.
Yeah, I didn't like this boss at all. It was rough.
Someone is going absolutely apeshit on that banjo.
As this fight continues, we find out that this brute has a fair few tricks up its sleeve, crashing down through the floor of the barn and re-emerging in a rather dramatic fashion.
I thought this part was cool.
I like the sound of that music.
This
Yeah,
part
me
is
neither.
cool, but it's still really hard.
Yeah, this is the hard part. The first part usually pretty easy. This part's like a little bit harder.
Well, then what makes it hard with the first part is that it hits you with health every time.
Yep.
Sweetie pie. Just tell me
I'm right here, sweetie pie.
Now facing down, a Terminator made from an anthropomorphic bale of hay. A sentence I never thought I'd say. Yay. Conker and his pal pull out all the stops to put the machine down. However, in all the excitement, the poor pitchfork is cut in half, giving way to a rather emotional death scene.
I take every dollar. You don't look too good.
Yeah, look too good.
You may be all right.
What do you mean, all right? Look at me. I'm broken in two. I'm just firewood for now.
That is rudely interrupted by Conker simply taping the thing back together. While escaping the lair of the haybot, we get a look at the current
That's funny.
Deal with the fact he just tapes him back together. It's just interrupting his whining, like he's in their middle, like, oh, I'm gonna die. It's getting dark. And then he just gets taped back.
Things on over at the Puma King's castle, where the ever-cunning professor has deduced that in order to resolve the issue with the milk slipping off the table, they will need to replace the table's broken leg, with this broken leg being the exact same dimensions as a squirrel. So the king orders the men to track one down, capping off one of the most ridiculous justifications for a big bad in a video game I have ever seen.
Personally, my favorite. It's my favorite justification ever. So he's evil, and he's going to be evil so that he can go and kill the squirrel to hold up his table so when he puts his milk on it, it doesn't fall down.
You gotta admit, that's pretty genius.
Yeah,
But also,
that's
with
an
the
evil
professor
plan.
having other plans.
And we will sort this out. And then, my friend, then, my lord, we will see who uses the duct tape.
Returning
Okay,
to
but Teddy's
Conker,
one
he's managed
was
to convince
crazy.
one of the Scouser
Yeah.
dung beetles to make him a dung ball to use to progress into the mountain, only asking that Conker assist him with encouraging the local cattle to speed up their own dung production by jumping into a tap to release a vat of prune juice.
Seriously?
A task that, of course, is not that simple, having to duck and dodge a bull roaming the area, but still just about pulling off the task, netting him a tool that he can return to later to help him finish up here in Windy. As venturing further, we can see the way forward is currently inaccessible due to a broken bridge, with his only choice to climb back up and continue his exploration. Well, eventually.
Oh, for God's sake.
I hate that.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that happened to. This actually makes me feel a lot better.
I love the game, don't get me wrong, it's a great
Yeah.
game. It's just really hard.
Yeah, well, it's not hard because it's hard. It's hard because all the mechanics they did well in other games, like in Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong, where you could actually grab ledges and stuff, they didn't do it so well in this game for some reason.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh, for crying out loud!
Taking
there,
a look for
done
his
that.
next task,
Yeah.
Conker notices a locked door, rather ominously tucked away amongst the hills, that
Neat.
unknown to him, houses the most truly disturbing scenes ever seen in a platformer down
Yeah.
the line. And on the subject of disturbing scenes, Conker then comes across the husband of the distraught Queen Bee, sat looking completely fried, lamenting about his inability to pollinate a nearby flower that apparently has huge stigmas, and tasks Conker with encouraging the flower to
Huge stigmas, dude. They
open
learn how to
up
talk
a
like
bit,
this guy.
a task he plans to achieve with the use of the land's tickly bees dotted around the place. Bees that it turns out are quite the elusive bastards indeed, giving
Yeah.
way to a whole lot of wandering around in search of them. No, Jesus Christ. Seemingly finding every other ridiculous creature in the process.
Yep.
Oh, of course,
hate
the
those
bloody
things.
worms. They're
at
still
least,
there.
At least it threw him that way, not the other way.
And spending a rather embarrassing amount of time tracking down the last group in particular, looking high and low, even wondering if they're there at all. Becoming rather irritated and resorting to jumping around in frustration, wondering where the hell the stupid tickly bees could be.
Yep.
Oh my god, what if I'm doing this forever? I can't remember. I smooth. I literally just have no...
I remember
You gotta be...
finding them there too, and I was
Finally
so pissed
finding
off.
the last pack of bees, Conker brings them back to the flower to get her to reveal her beauty, leading to the spangled-looking bee getting stuck right in a scene with audio that I'm pretty sure would lead to an immediate age restriction on this video, so I have no choice but to replace it, for the YouTube version at least.
Oh, hello. Look at my budding bosoms.
Good lord, look at those inoculation devices.
Why look when you can feel?
Yep.
Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. What the fuck am I doing?
This is fucking great, dude.
Pretty much that is the PG-13 of what they're saying. That's so great, dude. That's so funny.
The final favor Conker finds in Windy is helping out a number of catfish with a cat-dog issue that they have.
The cat
with the
dog.
promise of
Oh,
a
I
share of
forgot
the cat's
about this.
money they have hidden in
I
their
forgot
vault
about this
if he manages
completely.
to pull it off. Reining in the dogfish's leash with the assistance of some rather foul-mouthed cogs, Conker then makes it into the vault to hunt for his reward.
Hello?
Finding a lot more than he bargained for, while diving around unlocking the deeper areas of the vault.
Good lord. I mean, people talk about that bit of music in Sonic causing anxiety with breath in water. That is another level entirely.
Eventually finding himself in the presence of the huge boiler of the facility,
Oh, the
looked
boiler.
after by a couple of rather rambunctious fire imps.
Gentlemen, do calm down. We have business at hand.
Hey, he sounds really pumpy. Like an English person.
Well, I never. Battling with the imps in the boiler, Conker comes out on top by smashing up the balls of the machine, destroying it entirely.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I did it.
Why don't I remember this?
And finally
the
getting his
funniest
small
thing there.
reward from the catfish, before he is swiftly asked to leave by the now free cat dog, still prowling around. With all his tasks here handled, and apparently not enough cash to convince some oddball in a barrel, promising a surprise. A surprise that when looking at him, I'm not even sure I want him to reveal. Conker then
Yep.
returns to his dung ball, and begins the gross task of rolling it up the mountain,
Yep.
while trying to dodge the still present Scouser dung beetles.
This place is shite.
Agreed.
At last making his way inside, he is greeted by a less violent dung beetle, encouraging Conker to leave, terrified of the apparent evil force suspected of inhabiting the mountain. A force that Conker will not have to wait long before getting a face and
This is my
nose full
favorite.
of.
This is my favorite part.
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A
This is
huge
my favorite
supply
part of
of
the whole
tish
game.
comes from my...
Can you imagine? Can you imagine somebody singing this? Like,
Dude, he sounds like he's like actually trained and like singing really well.
I know. But
And then he's like tasked with singing this song.
yeah, he's like, well, money's money,
Chocolate
friends.
starfish. How about some scat, you little twat?
Now battling the giant crap monster of the mountain, Conker wastes no time lobbing bog roll into the thing's mouth in an attempt to put a stop to its... with this monstrosity not going down that easily.
When I've knocked you out with all my bab, I'm going to take your head and ram it up my butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
Your butt.
That's right, my butt.
Ugh.
My butt. My butt!
Regardless, Conker presses on, at last launching enough at the beast to put it down for good,
I like how he just
and
gets
revealing the way
flushed.
to the next location, where amazingly, things only get more unhinged. While this is all going on, we get to see Berry at her home, complaining about Conker yet again being late, only for a massive stone monster to show up, looking like Burke from Trapdoor. A show with, and I won't hear any argument, the best theme tune ever made. With this stone
Love it. Love it. I don't know what that was. I never seen
Monster
before in my
knocking
life,
out and
but I liked
capturing
it.
Barry. What for? We can only imagine. On
Why
his way to the
reasons?
next zone, Conker runs into the inevitable. One of the Puma King's men attempting to put him in binds and take him to the king. Conker, thinking on his feet, gets around
Is
this
this
by
just a
somehow
whole,
convincing this idiot weasel that he...
a video game?
What?
Is this just a whole video game?
Yep.
Oh,
It's a video game.
I just thought I meant the video. Is this the whole video is just about the like the whole story of the video game?
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
okay.
great. I mean, I would like to know how it killed the franchise, but I think he's gonna bring it up at the end once he shows people how deranged it was, and I think he probably just wanted an excuse to play it again.
He is in
Probably.
fact an elephant and wanders off
Yeah, I mean, it would surprise me, right? I like how you convinced him that he's an elephant. One of my
to
favorite
continue his
cutscenes.
adventure. Arriving now in the lava-laced land of tribes and dinosaurs, Conker wanders around to get his bearings, finding a nightclub, because of
Oh, I
course he
love
does,
this part.
that he is
Yeah,
unfortunately not
me
allowed in
too.
due to his current outfit, so wanders off in search of a way of getting inside, literally hatching a plan in the form of a dino baby, who clearly takes a liking to Conker.
Hi there. Mommy. Yeah, that's right. I'm your mummy. Come on, follow me.
Securing himself another companion, with this one being rather useful at clearing the way, chowing down on the more violent cavemen, who in their horror remind me of that bloke on YouTube back in the day that used to throw a complete wobbly in those freakout videos. Sacrifice.
I've
What
never
was
seen that
that
before in
video?
my life, but I'm terrified.
The poor creatures
Yeah.
to the spirits of the cave, Conker makes his way into the mouth of the temple, finding another unfortunate soul, along with quite a useful new item of clothing for his trouble.
that was always like my favorite part. You take this dinosaur and thinks it's your mom. You let it eat a whole bunch of stuff, and then you just let it get smushed so you can take this dude's hat.
Oh, good lord, Conker. Next to the corpse?
Using the hat to convince the other tribesmen to escort him to the nightclub, the group managed to muscle their way to being let in, leaving Conker to take a moment to enjoy a little too much the ambience of a prehistoric nightclub for rock people.
Now that's what I call an amateur dildo.
Suddenly spotting his girlfriend Berry
Holders.
breaking it down while stuck in a cage, Conker then sets his mind to breaking her out. Being in a nightclub, of course, with this coming in a rather far-out fashion. Getting
Hell
completely
yeah.
blasted and pissing all over the nightclubbers to clatter about enough rock to release Berry, who on release does not recognize Conker in his fancy new hat, and darts out. Attempting to follow her, Conker is once again stopped by the doorman, and led to the owner of the establishment to explain himself. A creature who not only turns out to know Barry, but also runs an organized crime syndicate, and isn't afraid to put on a display of his lack of patience. Now keen to smooth things over with the mafia weasel, Conker agrees to do another favor, to bring a bomb deep into the lava mountain.
That's always been my favorite part of the game because it just changes so crazy. Like you go from
There's-
like a nice little rare game and then to dinosaurs and rocks and some cavemen. You're like, oh, okay, no problem. Then it's like now you're dealing with the mafia and your job is to plant a bomb.
Yeah, there's literally the story don't make no sense in this game.
Yep. And that's what
And
makes
yet
it
it
great.
flows together all good.
To
It's
blast a
like,
hole
it's
in the
somehow-
Yeah, I
Home
love
of the
this game.
cavemen, and with the mafia boss kind enough to even provide photos of the path we need to take to do so.
Out of here.
Now holding a bomb that is
That one,
about to
man.
blow. Conker rushes over to the bomb site and detonates it, causing the lava to flow and giving him a path further into the zone. Making it out of the mountain, the caveman sneaks up and smashes Conker over the head, stealing his cash and leading to a hoverboard race to get it back. Because of course it does.
Yeah,
A
why
race that
not?
does not exactly start well.
Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, my... For fuck's sake. Just... Oh, right.
Finding his feet a tad, the midsection of the race doesn't go any better. Getting absolutely annihilated on the wandering dinos without knowing where they'll plant their legs till the very last second.
Oh, for God's sake, how am I supposed to know?
Somehow managing to pull this off, Conker blasts over the finish line and right into a huge arena, with the hulking leader of the cavemen watching over in the company of a busty lady and an audience of cavemen.pngs, with there being no prizes for what is about to run.
In the remaster or remake.
Probably just as bad.
Fold next. Conker needing to battle his way not only through the hordes of cavemen warriors, but eventually even the man himself, helped out by befriending one of the cavemen's dinos. Eventually.
Look at that face!
Taking chunks out of the hulking bloke's ass until he has a bit of a wardrobe malfunction and runs away embarrassed of his prehistoric micropene. Now free from the dangers of the lava zone, and with some more cash for his trouble, Conker finds that he finally has enough cash to give to that strange bloke in the barrel to unlock whatever nonsense he's planning. Turning out to be silly, yes, but also rather cathartic.
Kill you bastard worms!
Flinging off the barrel and face planting into the floor, Conker takes a moment to recover.
This guy just voices what everybody's inner thoughts were running those stupid worms over. Take that, you stupid piece of shit.
But when waking, seeing that it is now nighttime, curious about the new hole he has created with his barrel shenanigans, he investigates, only to find Greg.
I don't bloody believe it. I've got fish versions of the little bastards now. Come here. I'll show them. Oh, this little again. I got your number, mate. Down to 2 for you. There's a wanna. Yes, not one for you now, you little prick.
Greg informs Conker that if he is looking to progress further up to the manor, he will need a better weapon, and to watch out for one of his ancestors up ahead, with Greg kindly providing a shotgun before getting back to his business.
I've always wondered what he was doing there.
He was killing the fish.
Yeah, but what was wrong with the fish?
Clearly dangerous.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, if that wasn't a ready as face if I ever saw one.
Conker heads towards the manor, meeting the previously mentioned undead hordes in the process, giving him some nice target practice for his new toy, kindly provided by Greg, who is surprisingly turning out to be quite the useful little tit indeed, despite his squeaky outbursts.
Greg's pretty awesome.
Just you wait, smart ass.
Which makes me wonder how the chap would sound if he was pitched down a tad.
Oh, bloody hell, you would have to be a sodding squirrel, wouldn't you? Well, yes, there is, actually. It's like those bloody cats. Such a pain in the ass.
Okay, Greg.
So it kind of sounds like this guy.
Right?
Has somehow shifted from
Low-key.
otherworldly silliness to sounding suspiciously like my neighbor.
His neighbor, dude.
Pete, I have a question. Blasting a path to the huge manor.
Oh, no, it couldn't just be a path, could it?
Conker wanders in, to be immediately greeted by the owner.
We've all been there, mate.
Welcome to my house.
I wonder what this guy could be.
Enter of your own free will, and bring with you some of the happiness that is so evident in your face.
I love this. How is this not a meme?
And so lacking in my own.
There's not getting there. Okay, I'll just cross this threshold here. I'm sure that's of some significance. I don't think what it is. Anyway, my hairdo.
What?
Nothing.
Talking with the homeowner, he welcomes Conker in.
I'm sure there's no significance there.
And showering him with food and drink.
Nice.
Dude, my red flags just going off right there. Some dude just feeding you for no reason. You know what I mean, Megan?
And wine too, because like wine's expensive.
Yeah, I was like, something wrong going on.
Are you okay? What's up? Hey, you want to buy an omelet for $5?
No, I think we had quite enough of that. With this chap doing so while getting quite irritated with Conker's remarks about some of the paintings on the wall.
Yeah, they had really stupid teeth as well. Didn't they have any dentists back then?
Who are you to criticize me or my ancestors, whose blood runs into these veins?
Hearing a noise, this
that
scary
means
fellow
he's a
reveals that he will
squirrel
need to abandon his plan to plump up
That must be
Conker
his
and
ancestor.
suck out all his blood until death.
Can we just go back a bit there? The drinking my blood bit? What's all that about?
I said, come.
Choosing instead to bite him, turning him to his vampiric nature, to help him fight off the villagers. With this being a task Conker is
This part was
especially
great.
suited to, as the chap finds out after
I love
fighting
this
him
part.
that Conker is one of his great-grandchildren. Conker setting off now squirrel/vampire bat. He swipes up the villagers and drops them into the grinder to extract their blood.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was so disturbing.
Well, it's quite fitting, really. This game literally descending into batshit.
It's while doing so that Conker's vampiric ancestor gets a little bit carried away, drinking so much blood that he falls from his perch right into his own meat grinder. Luckily for Conker, lifting the curse and returning him to normal, leaving him only to grab the keys around the manor and make his escape. Of course, in a rather dramatic fashion.
Take that, you piece of shit.
Bastard. Bastard. Oh my god, it's getting out of control. Okay.
Now safe from
I
the
think I fell
clutches of
off
the
of that a
manor.
few times.
Oh, I know I did. At least 5 times.
Conker
Right?
heads back to Windy once more to find yet another development, seeing a recruitment video for the war that apparently has just broken out, filling Conker with the drive to get stuck in and defend his land.
Dude, it's so
To
great,
war,
right?
Conker!
I'm just wondering what they,
Oh no, Conker.
how they
Maybe
came up
war
with
isn't
all of
such a good
this.
idea.
I just like the fact that this started from let's go on a picnic game.
Oh yeah, a birthday party.
Yeah.
Dusting himself off, we find that the large door that has remained tightly locked up until this point is now open.
Yeah, it's because
Wandering
time to
through,
join
he
the
ends
army.
up right in the thick of the war, with him being swiftly recruited and geared up for
Dang,
one of
boy.
a couple of horrifically faithful recreations of one of the most iconic and, in this case, disturbing scenes in cinema history.
Yep. Yep, they did the storming Normandy.
Getting to experience a near shot-by-shot recreation of the Omaha beach landing scene from Saving Private Ryan, and a scene recreated to a incredibly gratuitous level.
Fucking dope as hell, though.
Private Ryan is too much scary.
He's like, dang.
How's he not getting hit?
Because he's the main character. He got plot armor.
True, but he already got bit by a vampire already.
Yep. Oh, yeah, but the curse got reversed because the vampire died.
Conker, after pulling himself together, works his way up the beach and makes it to the shore to
Yeah, he
report in
does.
with another soldier, who reveals that the enemy they face is actually made up of the evil Teddies, unleashed by the Professor.
Nah, evil teddies.
I hate these guys.
I hate these guys.
Get down!
Yeah, me too.
This is crazy! We've been locked down here for the last 10 hours! Murder holes up there! Machine gun nests! Gotta clear them out, boys!
This part had me on edge the entire time.
Yep. Yeah, I remember seeing this and just being like, Jesus Christ. What did Saving Private Ryan
With his
am I doing
ally
right now?
now gunned down, Conker looks to tool up for the occasion, hitting another context-sensitive button.
Move it out.
Now with a score to settle, he makes his way through the halls of the beach bunkers, dodging lasers and, I'm sure, the initial inspiration for those little bastards in Souls games that jump out from you from around corners.
Oh, hello.
Delving deeper into the fortifications, Conker comes across a lab with some disturbing-looking
Nazi
Teddy
labs.
scientists that apparently haven't noticed Conker and aren't quite in character yet.
What if you were to give this game to, say, 20 intelligent people? I mean, what would that do? Let's face it, what would it do?
Really? That's interesting. What the fuck? It's that bloody squirrel. Quick, into character!
I'm still laughing at these dumb jokes.
Gunning down the forces, Conker finds one of the Allied victims of the experiments still alive and looks to free him after choosing which of the two levers to pull. Of course, leading him to pulling the wrong one and char-grilling the poor bloke.
Oh, you tried your best. Yeah, two options you picked wrong.
Oh, hang on a second. I think it's this one, actually. Okay.
It'd be so funny you pull the other
What
one.
do you know? I'm not quite dead. Thanks for that. Feel a bit strange, though. How do I look?
You look great.
I gotta go. See ya.
Putting this blunder aside, Conker then meets up with a chap named Rodent, who, along with finding a highly useful...
So, Megan, is it everything you remember it?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be real here. I don't remember half of this. I haven't played it in a good 15 years, though.
Yeah.
You know?
This is like everything I remember it being.
Full tank.
I
He uses to
remember
carve a path
this last scene for real, though. Like, for sure, I remember this last scene.
through the Teddy forces, all the way up to a rather alarming sight indeed. A child trapped.
Ah, the little girl. Oh, it's dangerous around here, little girl. I don't think you want to be here.
Have you come to rescue me?
I'll rescue you.
Oh, goody, goody.
Yeah, her parents are bound to have some cash.
Needing to rescue the poor girl, Conker sets to work destroying the subs, still stalking the nearby waters, only to reveal the true horror of the situation.
A child. That's the meme that makes me think of every time.
You know what's worse than a rapist? A child.
A child. Oh yeah, dude, yeah, now I remember. They did the turnaround head bit. No, I don't know. What did she do?
I don't have a daughter.
That you know of, buddy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Alex, mechanic, Teddy.
Yeah.
Or Teddies, I should say.
So this reminds me of something that I found out the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what is that? I'm not going to tell you. I gotta save that for later.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah, no, this is like why this game is like a cult classic, because it's so crazy. There's no theme to it. There's no like from the player's perspective, you're like, what the hell is going on? And
You'll never know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, it's just so you're just walking through like, what the fuck is going on right now?
You can definitely tell they're from Europe though, because the humor is top notch.
Yeah, by that you mean
Europeans
bad.
have a great. Well, I mean, Europeans have a great sense of humor.
Sometimes.
Now with a fight with a deformed machine disturbing little girl hybrid monster, Conker unleashes hell.
He's like the fucking...
Shooting off the arms and putting a stop to the hulking nightmare. A victory that unfortunately will be short-lived, as the evil child sets off a countdown of a huge set of bombs, leading to Conker...
A huge set of bombs, huh?
Oh, this part was stressful.
Yep.
Having to sprint back to the Allies for any chance of survival. And surprisingly, a task that makes the towering boss fight feel like a child's birthday party in comparison. with a beach section of instant kill enemies appearing out of the ground in groups.
Yeah, they try to fuck you up too.
What is it supposed to? What is it expecting me to do? Acquiring pinpoint accuracy using a controller that looks like some sort of Martian butt plug. Oh God! Why did they make this controller this way? What is it? What even is it? With this endeavor taking quite the time investment indeed, and I'll admit, the odd bit of rage.
The odd bit. I think raging in this part is completely normal.
What? It went through the bloody fence! Getting instantly blasted while trying not to imagine Greg cackling maniacally in the distance. Regardless, in the end, the boat is reached. Getting to only now look on at something I can't quite make out due to the graphics. And watch as it all comes crashing down. Finally returning to Windy, Conker finds that the ominous-looking path with the rope ladder from the black latrine that was previously inaccessible is now open, with him wasting no time in checking it out, only to find the Weasel Mafia boss once more. Once again with Barry, and once again with another job for Conker.
That's so
a bank
uncomfortable.
job, to be specific, hitting up the Federal Reserve Bank.
I remember this part.
With this, eventually,
I think this is probably one of my favorite parts.
But I'll do it on one condition only.
What?
That I get an outfit that's as cool as hers.
Exactly, dude. That's how you make a deal.
Beginning the job, the keen-eyed amongst you may be ready for what is about to transpire next.
He ends up looking
Conker
like
and Barry wandering into the bank, and yet another almost shot-for-shot recreation of a classic movie moment.
Neo.
Yep, Neo. Yep.
Please place any metallic objects in the tray.
Oh.
Cutting down the security, rushing to stop them, using
I
the
love
patented
this part. This
slow-mo
part's
action
so fun.
shots. The pair
It
arrive at the
seriously
vault
is one of my
to see a
favorite
whole pile
parts.
of cash, $1 million to be precise. But once again, the elation of victory is sharply stripped away when the Panther King reveals himself.
Yeah, it just shows up.
Don't recognize this guy.
Who is this guy?
Unless he's the fabled Panther King. But he was just in stories like my mom used to tell me to get me to sleep. Looks like he was real after all. The Fairy Panther King.
Yeah, the Fairy Panther King.
Who are you calling a fairy?
No, as in like fairy, as in ephemeral, like a fable, like a legend, you know, like sort of doesn't matter.
Along with the Weasel being in on the plan to set up Conker and hand him over to the Panther
so
King.
good, dude.
Now staring down eternity as a table, Barry steps forward to put a stop to this.
Step aside, Conker. I know how to deal with men like this.
Yeah.
Such loyalty. Misplaced.
He's gonna
get rid of her.
Easiest thing in the world. Sorry, dollface. Business is business. Adios.
No.
What the? Hey, mind where you... Barry?
Not Barry.
I don't remember this part.
Barry.
Yeah, I remember this part too. I was like, dang, bro.
Oh no.
Following the tragic death of Barry, the question remains of what will happen to Conker as the professor shows up to enjoy the festivities, as well as add a little bit of his own plans into the mix.
Yeah, his ass is
You're coming with me.
What's going on here?
What's going on?
I have heard it comes. Yes, my liege. Let us kill 2 birds with one stone.
Blah, blah. Yes. Yeah, they just hops out of him.
Isn't this just straight out the movie Alien?
Yeah, they just ripped off in our movie. Come
Oh
on.
my god.
It's so good, dude. They ripped off like 10 movies in this one game.
Oh no.
Unable to avoid the chance at one last movie reference, Conker has no choice but to battle back, I'm guessing, considering this game and the legal issues, something that's called a penomorph. Opening up the hatch and attempting to fling the thing out the room, which is now somehow in space. A task made all the worse by the robot voice of the facility taking the piss out of Conker the entire time.
Warning. Warning. No, not more. It's the large exit thing that you want to be aiming for.
With this not working,
I think I
Conker
got that
resorts
one
to the tried
immediately.
and true method. But even
Kick
this
his
is not
ass.
enough, as the alien is just too much, and Conker prepares himself for the end at the hand of this unstoppable monster.
Pause.
Hello? What's going on? Is this a joke? The game's locked up. I don't believe it. What is this? Is this the testing department's day off or something?
No, that was definitely earlier.
What? He's so mad
With the
about
world
it.
now frozen due to an issue with the game, Conker, of course, takes advantage of this, blackmailing a software developer he manages to get the attention of to spawn in a bunch of weapons to deal with the alien. And after selecting something suitable, he gets into position.
On my mark, and not a moment sooner. 3, 2,
This was my favorite.
1, and action. Whoa. Oh, oh no. That's a bit volatile. Well, clean that up later. Well, I suppose that's it. Anything else? Who are these guys?
Who are these guys?
Hello. You again. Oh, if it isn't Conker. How you doing, Mr. Screw? You have defeated the evil panther-type king.
Yes. We didn't like him either. In fact, there seems to be an empty throne.
Bringing us to the scene from the game's opening, and one that surprisingly delivers quite a dark and depressing
Oh, I
conclusion.
remember that.
Yep. I may be
That
king.
girl on the very right.
I have all the money in the world. And all the land. And all that stuff. But you know, I don't really think I want it. I just want to go home. With Barry. And,
Yeah.
I don't know, have a bottle of beer. It's not gonna happen.
And that's that, guys. Now, did we know how it ended up killing it? No. No, we don't. But we do know that it's definitely one of my favorite games.
Great game.
Yeah, what do you think, Megan? Having gone down memory lane, is it what you remember?
It's not what I remember.
Slightly
I remember
better.
the bees. I remember some of the stuff that went on, but I don't remember. Maybe my brain just blocked it because it's like some of it was like too disturbing.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, some of that stuff's disturbing for sure. I think I really did like the part where he blackmailed the person at the end. One of my favorite moments. So stupid. Just to
Yeah.
have another Matrix reference thrown in there
Right.
when they're doing the Predator thing.
That's funny.
Yeah, but no, this game deserves its place as a cult classic. That's for sure. That's for sure. And then
And
this
with that,
oh, I said this place
Okay.
deserves its place. It deserves its place as a cult classic.
yeah. Same with Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah, Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is pretty dark too, and that's a different story. No, I love that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, but no, the bank heist I think is probably one of my favorite things because it's just such a blatant ripoff. And I love how they get so close to the actual name of what they're talking about, but they just like side name it, but just things that like mean the same things.
Right?
Yeah. Well, that's this one. What do you think, Megan? Overall,
pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
No, I think it's more like an 8. Probably 8 out of 10. I'm only saying that because me and this guy have experienced the same thing. It's like when you're trying to climb up the rope and jump onto the bridge, and it's like, how about I just hit you on the edge and you fall down and die?
Yeah, that would make the game a solid 7.
Yeah, it's
8 is
unfortunate.
pushing it.
Yeah. Nostalgia can only get you so far. All right. Yep. That's it for me. See you guys next time. And by you guys, I mean Megan. I'll see you next time.